declaring war. The means used to implement this deception were and continue to be personally making or causing, authorizing and allowing to be made through highly placed subordinates, including the President's Chief of Staff, the White House Press Secretary, and other White House spokespersons, the Secretary of State and Defense, National Security Advisors, and their deputies and spokespersons, false and fraudulent representations to the citizens of the United States and Congress regarding Iraq's alleged possession of biological, chemical, and nuclear weapons that were half true, literally true, but misleading, and or made without a reasonable basis and with reckless indifference to their truth, as well as omitting to state facts necessary to present an accurate picture of the truth as follows. A. Long before the March 19, 2003 invasion of Iraq, a wealth of intelligence informed the President and those under his direction and control that Iraq's stockpiles of chemical and biological weapons had been destroyed well before 1998, and that there was little, if any, credible intelligence that showed otherwise. As reported in the Washington Post in March of 2003, in 1995, Saddam Hussein's son-in-law, Hussein Kamal, had informed U.S. and British intelligence officers that, quote, all weapons, biological, chemical, missile, nuclear, were destroyed, unquote. In September 2002, the Defense Intelligence Agency issued a report that concluded, quote, a substantial amount of Iraq's chemical warfare agents, precursors, munitions, and production equipment were destroyed between 1991 and 1998 as a result of Operation Desert Storm and the UNSCOM actions. There is no reliable information on whether Iraq is producing or stockpiling chemical weapons, or whether Iraq has or will establish its chemical warfare agent production facilities, unquote. Notwithstanding the absence of evidence proving that such stockpiles existed, and in direct contradiction to substantial evidence that showed they did not exist, the President and his subordinates and agents made numerous false representations, claiming with certainty that Iraq possessed chemical and biological weapons that it was developing to use to attack the United States. To wit, number one, quote, the notion of Saddam Hussein with his great oil wealth, with his inventory that he already has of biological and chemical weapons is, I think, a frightening proposition for anybody who thinks about it, unquote. Statement of Vice President Cheney on CBS's Face.